Hey everyone, it's Dr. Sam. So today I'm jumping in for a quick live all about teaching interview brochures. So the other day I was asked on DMs, hey, how do I use my digital portfolio in my teaching interview? So one of the things I suggested was to put a QR code in your resume, like right up at the top, that goes right to your digital portfolio. So it's kind of like, well, I made my digital portfolio, now what do I do? So, and going and saying, hey, you can check my digital portfolio here on my resume. I have the QR code there. What's also really interesting is, and some teacher candidates are bringing in addition to their resume, is a teaching brochure, which walks through some highlights. It's kind of like the highlight reel printed over on a brochure type template. So this can go alongside your resume. It can also have a QR code to your digital portfolio, but it just highlights some of your favorite teaching experiences and favorite, your teaching philosophy, your certification, a little bit about you. It adds a little bit of personality to that resume. So today I'm just going to walk you through how, to create a teaching interview brochure using one of my favorite tools, Canva. So give me a second just to switch the camera around so you can see what I'm talking about here. All right, so once you are in Canva, if you head on over to what you want to make, you can type in brochure. It's kind of hard to do this holding this up and clicking on this, but you want to make sure you choose 8.5 by 11. And there are so many options here within Canva to make your teaching brochure. So let's see, you can let's click on this one. This one looks interesting. And it's going to bring up a template. Anything within here, you can edit and make your own. So if I'm going to go through and make a teaching interview brochure, I'm going to go in here, add my name, or maybe I want to take this text out and put a QR code. Within Canva, you can easily make a QR code over here on the left-hand side. Scroll down to more options and you'll see the option for QR code. You'll just put the link to your digital portfolio here. So let me just pop in a link here. And click generate code. And then here's the link. And then I can just put it right here. So now it goes right on to my brochure. I can change this to be maybe my certification area, have this be my name, and you can, anything you see that you don't want, you can take out. Here's the contact info. Change that to your phone number, your email address. You can even add in your website. If you want to do the URL there, you can put that in there. But if I look at an example of what I have created for a teaching brochure, let me go back to my home. Let's give me a few minutes here. Here's one that I created. You can see here's a little trifold brochure. It has a picture of you. Here's your name, put your certification area like pre-K to 4 or middle level science 5 through 7, whatever you would like. And then here a picture of you teaching. Here's the QR code to digital portfolio, contact info there. Over here's a little bit about you. This can be bullet pointed or very small, like maybe two little paragraphs of information about you, kind of like that highlight reel. Your education, this can include your degree information, where you're being certified, GPA, QPA, all those things. Dean's list would be great too. And if you got really high scores on your exams, your teaching exams, you can put that in here too. That's always a fun one to add, but it's not required. The next one would, on the back side of your brochure, would include any references. This one I think is really cool. So if you wanted to, you can even put a little QR code right next to this that would have it go to the page on your digital portfolio with all of your other references. So maybe you want to have their name, for example, Dr. Sam Fesich, Professor of Education. Quote would be like something you pull a quote out of their letter of recommendation and put it in here like a one-liner, and then their contact info. Make sure before you put this on your brochure and on your resume and on your teaching digital portfolio that you have their permissions to do so, to put their contact info. Here you can list any additional certification areas, endorsements, minors could work here too. Under her facts, here you can put some facts about yourself. These can be like, for example, volunteer experiences or other observations or work-related experiences. Educational experiences could be your student teaching and field work. And all of these, you can personalize it with pictures for yourself. Here's another example of one that I made. Pop in the QR code, your name, pictures. This one's a little bit different, the about, and then we have our education. And then here's our educational experiences, our fast facts, our certification, and our references. So, having a teaching brochure can, alongside your resume, really easy. So just make it pop a little bit there and add some, images to your resume, really make it come to life. Now, if you're interested, you're like, oh my gosh, I want to get started, you can hop into Canva and create your own teaching interview brochure. Or you can head on over to my Teachers Pay Teachers page. And I have a teaching interview brochure with the 2 templates that I showed you before right here available for you to grab and pop in your cart just for $4. And it's also a part of the bundle that I've included for the Teaching Interview 101 bundle. So if you're interested in that, you can check that out too. What's really cool about this is we have editable Canva templates. So you can just go on in, edit your own information. Don't worry about the design, edit the information, maybe put your school colors, pictures of you, and just make it really pop. So it shows who you are as an educator of excellence. So again, making that teaching brochure, having it that alongside your resume with your digital portfolio and a QR code, friends, that's going to make you shine bright in your teaching interview. I wish you the best of luck during your interview process. And, if there's anything that I can do to help support you, please send me a little DM. I'm happy to help you out. Have a fantastic day, and bye for now.